Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chris again coming at you with another video. Today's video is, as the title states, this is the top five top five watches under $100 for 2023 version. Now I say 2023 because, as you know, in today's economy, prices fluctuate up and down. Quick wristwatch check. I am indeed wearing the Bulova. This is the Lunar Palette. Still loving this piece. But again, as I mentioned, prices tend to fluctuate, and with today's rise of inflation, the economy, everything's kind of going up. So that's why I was surprised I was able to find a Seiko added to this list. I figured top 5 because if I did top 10, top 20, top 100, whatever, this list would be all Casio, basically everything Casio. So I figured keep it to 5. We do have 2 automatic watches in there, surprisingly, guys. Now, there are none of the Chinese brands, which a lot of those brands can be had for under $100, but I don't really have a lot of experience with those brands, as I just bought my first Saint Martin piece. But again, this list is the top 5, and this is my top 5. And let me know down below if you guys would add or take away any pieces. Now, number 1, of course, this is not in any particular order. Number 1 is the venerable Casio F91W. I'll post up pictures of all of them up here as well. You can find these for right around 15, 16 bucks still these days, sometimes even 12, 13 bucks. And there's all kind of different Casios in that style, in that range for that under $100. You stay pretty stylish and still have a really well-made watch. They are really durable. I've seen people even diving with them, and if you do lose it, break it, whatever, you don't really have to worry about it because you're not out on a lot of money, guys. And again, this list is just compiled for those that are on a budget, because not all of us can afford the Rolex or the AP or whatever else. These are just kind of entry-level watches to get you into collecting, kind of get your feet wet, so to speak, into kind of gauge to see whether you want to get into collecting, or if you've been collecting for a while and you're just looking for something cheap or like a stocking stuffer or something kind of like that. This list is good for that as well. But on to number 2. Now, this one might get a lot of hate, but I still feel like it's relative to the list. The Invicta Pro Driver. I've owned a couple of these. These are decently made, guys, especially for right around $80. You get an automatic Seiko NH35 movement in there as well, which is a pretty cool movement overall, especially for, like I said, right around $80, $90. They do have the Submariner look. They are a Submariner homage. So this is another way, if you do want to buy that Rolex and you're not sure you want to spend that kind of money, go ahead and buy the Invicta Pro Driver. You still have that kind of Rolex Submariner look. And again, if something happens to it, you don't really have to worry too much about it, guys. The third watch on our list is the Timex Weekender. This is a watch that I've also owned. This has multiple various iterations on it as well. Basically, chronograph is a quartz, guys. Nothing to write home about, but for 32, 35 bucks, you can get it. You can pair it with a lot of outfits, kind of like what I'm wearing today. Again, for right under $32, $33 on Amazon. All these you can get on Amazon. And I'll leave pictures, of course, as I post up the watches on here as I'm talking about them. But again, for right around 35 bucks or under, you can't really beat the Timex Weekender. It's just a classic, iconic piece, and something, again, you don't have to worry too much about. And then now, the last one on the list, again, is a surprise. I found a Seiko SNK 609, a Seiko 5 on Amazon, for right under that $100 mark. There is also another version. This is a black dial. I do believe it is a 38 millimeter piece. Correct me if I'm wrong down there, guys. But the Seiko 5 is a reliable piece. You have that Seiko in-house automatic movement, guys. And again, for right under $100, you can't really beat that for this list. Again, like I said, in today's inflation, with the rise in inflation, you can't really beat any of these pieces. You can't really beat the price on any of these pieces. It still proves today you can still get decently made watches, well-made watches, especially for those on a budget. You know, you can't really spend the money for the Rolex, whatever else. But again, guys, let me know down in the comments below which one would you add, which one would you take away for the list of the top 5 for 2023 under $100. Let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Quick editor's note, guys. I forgot to add the 5th one. Apparently, I forgot how to count, guys. Went back through the video and made my list. I didn't even do number 5, but we're YouTubers, we make mistakes. It happens. But the 5th watch I was going to choose is another Casio, but it is of the G-Shock lineup, and it is the classic and venerable DW5600. I still can't believe you still can pick these up under $100. I've owned a couple versions of these myself, guys. Great, reliable piece. You can dress it up. Well, I wouldn't really dress up a G-Shock. But you can dress it with pretty much almost anything, kind of casual, whatever. You know, you take it to the gym, you can beat it up. You can go work out with it. Again, like I mentioned, you can take it to the pool, take it to the beach, not have to really worry about it. These are indestructible, guys. But again, that was the fifth one on my list. Again, I forgot how to count, but that's my mistake. But one that does get an honorable mention, I will mention here in the end. Of course, I still do have the Casio, the Mission Impossible Casio. But again, I didn't want to add too many Casios. This is not really a G-Shock, but this is another Casio just like the F91. But the G-Shock is kind of its own lineup, guys. And you can't really go wrong with any of the G-Shocks under $100. And even a lot of the G-Shocks you can even get at Walmart under $100, guys. And again, it's just one you can't really go wrong with. I've seen guys with high-end collections, multiple thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and they still rock a G-Shock, guys. So you can't really go wrong with those watches. But again, let me know down in the comments below what you would add, what you would take away. If I'm not forgetting anything, guys, let me know down in the comments. We'll see you next time. Peace.